Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. So right now I'm going to show you, I'm going to do an analysis, long-term analysis of the Nifty. So it's the Indian index of the 50 most prominent companies, so largest companies or companies that, like they have some criteria on what kind of company can enter there, etc. So usually they decide on, based on uh, their, their revenues, etc. So anyways, this is not an economic, this is not, like a course about economy. This is more trading and practical, kind of, video. And this is the kind of videos that I'm doing. So I'm a practical trader. I trade the markets for over 4 years right now, and I'm not going to tell you that I have 20 years of experience and or things like that. And also I'm not going to tell you that, I know what I do after, just uh, spending, I don't know, 1 or 2 months or 3 months watching videos, or even, practicing trading. It takes at least, 2 3 years before, you start becoming comfortable. You have to spend some time, before you can at least understand how to trade. I'm not saying that, you can really become, an excellent forecaster or analyst, because most analysts, they are wrong. I mean, this has been proven over and over. And why? Because they are making long-term analysis, analysis, and long-term analysis is mostly, equal to flipping a coin. So base your always, base your analysis on very short term, or at least, medium term. If you are swing trading, if you are, day trading, if you are going to look at this video and think that you can find, real, I mean, concrete and practical opportunities just by watching this video today, I don't think so. Why? Because tomorrow you'll have, to see if markets will open with a gap. You'll also want to see, where price is moving, related, to price open. Because price open in indices, and also in forex, I would say, is very important. Like market open. Usually, if you are trading in, the London session in forex, so you have to be very, you have to, mark your open price of the market, because price will usually either, it will either move away from that open, or it will, gravitate around that open until, it take it, it starts, going directional. Or if it's, a ranging day, it's going just to be, ranging for the whole day. Anyways, this was just, a little introduction. But regarding to indices, the difference between indices and forex is that indices, they are usually, directional. Especially in countries, in economies where, the economy is strong, or in countries where the country is, an emerging market. So if it's an emerging market, if it's, an economy that is still growing, that is still, that still have, potential growth perspectives, usually markets are like that. So for example, you won't find the same kind of charts in, let's say, Hong Kong, or the index of, Shanghai index, or uh, the Japanese index. All right. So let's have a look at the market. So as you can see, price did react, and did react strongly to the 38.2%. I use always Fibonacci, because Fibonacci has proven to me, again and again, that it works. So we have the 38.2%. And what does it mean in a long-term trend? In a long-term trend, I'm not talking about short-term, I'm talking about long-term. Long-term trends, when you have the 38.2% that that holds, and that still holds, it means that we might have we might have a scenario like this one, where price, even though it broke below the trend line, all right, so price did go below the trend line, it went below the trend line, but what happened, it was rejected aggressively. It has been rejected aggressively. And of course, if you are going to look at it a little bit more in detail, what do we see here? We see that price has closed above the trend line. All right, so it has closed above the trend line once with a very strong bullish candle. And the second thing that we can see is that a price did hold until now. It does hold above the trend line. So right now we don't have the completion of a corrective move, because either we are going to have a double bottom here. Let me draw it. So either we are going to have a double bottom here, and price might might even just not even go as deep as this. Price could just come to tag again the 38.2%, and and then turns back, and corrects or makes a correction above this level before before just breaking out and continuing the bullish trend. Because as I said, 38.2% in a long term, in a long term chart, it means that this is just a correction. This is not we don't have yet the confirmation that price has reversed. And usually with indices, price won't reverse after the first move down. What we can also have, a correction, or a correction that will build below the trend line. All right, so we can have a correction that will build below the trend line. And if we have that kind of correction, meaning that we might we might come and tag the low of the trend line, and we might even come and tag the 50% here, the 50% retracement of Fibonacci. So the 50% Fibonacci level can be also an interesting an interesting scenario. So let's look at the daily is giving us more information, or additional information of what we can expect. So what we can expect in the daily, what we have here, we are almost so the daily is very, very interesting. So if you are a day trader, let's go to the 4 hour. So if you are a day trader, what you should look for, and what you should really look for, is a potential breakdown. Okay, so don't you shouldn't be thinking about buying right now. So what you should be doing, you should be looking for potential price price move down. All right, so this kind of structure, which is not perfect, but because this is a wedge, right, this looks more of a correction rather than a continuation. Okay, so what we can have here, we can have we can have a breakout of this structure. We can have a breakout here of this structure. We can have price pull back to retest retest this high here, and then a drop. We can have a drop from here. So there is a potential, there is a high potential of drop. What other information can we add? Okay, so what other potential information we can add? So what we can also say, that we have here at like we have here at top, right? We have formed the top, but like this next this next swing, which was supposed to be a swing high, is a swing, didn't like break the previous high. So buyers seems to be losing like losing momentum. Okay, and since we are in a correction, and since we have just one leg of a correction, so we don't have a double bottom yet, there is a high probability that price would move, like would break, like the trend line, or at least go and tag this trend line. Here is the trend line. Here is the trend line. So what price level are we looking at? So we are looking at, let's go to the 1 hour, and we are going to be done with this, like, so we are looking at 9,000 almost. So at this area, so we are looking at 9,000 here. So we are looking at, like this kind of price can still correct here, and then it can fall here. So we are looking at 9,030. 9,030. You should be aware that price might want to go to this level. So if you are day trading, try to find like a couple of flags, like flags forming here, right? Forming here, and then you'll have a break of that flag, and then going to tag like the trend line. Either it's going to tag it here, or it's going to go like even with a sharpest like move. Okay, thank you.